Mo Salah versus Slot, the Liverpool manager. This matter is very controversial and very sensitive too. But I want to bring out my own view about how I see the whole thing, you know. And then I also want you guys to, at the end of the day, put in the comment section to what you think about this whole development because this is getting very, very messy. Now, let's go direct to the point. Mo Salah recently was benched by this manager slot. Manager slot position was that Mo Salah, man, you're not giving me the vibes again. You know they give me what I want. You're not giving assist. Nothing dey happen for your own angle. So it's affecting the team. Omo, I gats bench you. It's not a problem. That's the manager decision. That's where it's supposed to be. And to be honest with you, Mo Salah lately no dey do anything. Man, he no dey give Liverpool the numbers. Nothing dey happen for that side. You know, and so benching is normal. That is it happens in every club. If you no dey perform well, they go bench you. As your bench doesn't mean they forgotten you. No, you go dey build up. You know, as an administrator, you dey build up. When you come up again, they go play you again. Normal. Every big team, even small teams too, have people in that situation. So Mo Salah didn't take it lightly. Mo Salah quickly went to media, you know, and then it was explosive. He said a lot of things. Mo Salah talked so many things and all that, you know. He feels he shouldn't have been benched. They should allow him to play, you know. But one thing is worrying. If you notice, Mo Salah is not normally person wey dey go media like that, go dey blast and all that. No now. So this is surprising, which means he's getting tired, or is it that he's getting tired with Liverpool, or it's just a way of expressing his situation at the moment, you know. So, however, Slot too went to media to respond to wetin Mo Salah don talk because he said that Mo Salah said relationship between both of them has broken. Because also have the right of reply too. The guy went to media and said that man, he's surprised and shocked that Mo Salah said their relationship is broken. But that is not correct. That the way he treats Mo Salah is how he treats other players in the team and all that. It's expected of a manager to say that, of course. That is normal thing, you know, for a manager to say, you know, and all that. But we know that it's more deeper than that, you know, and it has to do with Mo Salah performance. But this is not the problem. The main problem now, what happened after both of them don't go media, you know, to go and express their own feelings and all that. You know, that's exactly that's where the problem is. A lot of people came up with so many insinuations, you know, and all that. People say for and against the manager or Mo Salah. You know, there are two key people that actually said something that trigger a lot of things. One, we really came up, even though for me, I didn't say anything wrong that Rooney said. He only said that Mo Salah, your action, what you say in the media is actually denting your legacy in Liverpool. Fair enough. I mean, it's normal criticism. That is constructive criticism. Yeah, because Mo Salah doing a lot in that particular football. If he leaves Liverpool today, man, he's a legend. Now, on the other side, the man called Jamie Gallagher, because I don't understand that guy issue. It's just surprising to people like me because I know him, I know how he behaves, I know how he runs his mouth when it comes to issues like this, you know. But this guy goes so deep as if they have personal beef or he get one personal thing against Mo Salah. I think that is exactly what triggered off the whole thing you're seeing in media everywhere. You know, he didn't just go to a normal media house, he went to Sky Sports to go and say a lot of this. You know, I quote him, this is what he said. He said, one thing I want to remind Salah and maybe his agent is that before he came to Liverpool, Mo Salah was known as a guy who failed at Chelsea. Can you imagine? He went for that to say that that's just a fact. He has also the greatest player in the country, that's Egypt now. Egypt and AFCON are the most successful nation. He hasn't won AFCON. These are Jamie Gallagher's words, not mine. Now, I have problem with this thing he has said. Let me pick a lot of things out. One, he said the guy left Chelsea because he was not performing and all that. That is not correct. Mourinho bought Williams, and Mourinho was using more of Williams. No player want to sit on the bench permanently throughout. No, now. Hazard also came in too. You know, we're doing well and all that. So, the guy said, I need to move. That's how he left. It wasn't because he wasn't performing. No, that's not correct. So, for this one, I fought Gallagher. The guy talks without fact. The other thing he talked about was about AFCON. That the guy hasn't won AFCON. This is not acceptable. You don't say that about players. But you ask Gallagher himself, what have you won for England? What has he won for England? Nothing. So I'm going to play at the end of the day the records of both of them. Let's see their statistics and see what both of them have achieved. You know, you'll be so amazed and surprised. So the thing this guy has said is so much. He wants for that to call Mo Salah a disgrace. This is not acceptable. You don't say things like that to people because they've lost form or about a particular circumstance. So that is exactly what the issue is. This guy has said so many things about Mo Salah wey no good, and it's not fair, to be honest with you. So now let me just begin to bring in what Mo Salah has achieved with Liverpool and what Gallagher has achieved with Liverpool. So you cannot just oppose both of them and see exactly who actually did well and why Jamie Gallagher should have said what he said about Mo Salah. Jamie Gallagher had 737 appearances for Liverpool. He scored only 3 goals. Watch it. And 15 assists. It's on record that Jamie Gallagher is famous for scoring own goals. He scored 7 own goals for Liverpool. Hold that thought there too. Jamie Gallagher won the UEFA Champions League, he won the UEFA Cup, he won the FA Cup, he won the League Cup, he won the UEFA Super Cup, he won FA Community Shield. That is Jamie Gallagher's record. Let me also look at Mo Salah's record in Liverpool. Mo Salah had a total of 420 appearances for Liverpool. Hold it there. He scored 250 goals in all competition. In EPL alone, he scored 188 goals and had 88 assists. What do you make out of that? This is a bombshell, man. Last season, when Liverpool were bagging goals here and there, carrying titles everywhere, we didn't hear all this because they were doing very, very well. So this shows that both the coach and Mo Salah can handle pressure. That's what it means. Because these are coming up because Liverpool or more, nowhere to be found in this season. Nowhere to be found. The only person, their partner, with them, Manchester United has left them. Man United don't run go up. So I think that's the problem Liverpool is having. The fact that the manager, the players, they cannot manage pressure. So you have to give kudos to people like Pep Guardiola. Start of this season, Guardiola was nowhere. The guy was struggling and all that. Even now, he's still struggling with some defensive issues and all that. But the guy still know where they go. The guy still they push, to achieve what he wants. That's where it's supposed to be. Look at Chelsea manager. People criticize him. His defense, they don't allow that man rest. But the guy still they push. That's where it's supposed to be. Arsenal are doing very well. Top of the league, top of Champions League. Almost just one game that Arsenal lost recently. I know drink water drop cup. The players no rest. People criticize them. That's just supposed to be. When you are done, people criticize you. So what you need to do is block your ears, build yourself back again, come to form. That's the lesson learned in this matter. So you can't just because they criticize you or coach is not happy with you, you go to the media. And then you that is criticizing somebody too, explain yourself too. And then see if you are going too hard on the person. These guys are players, man. You're talking about his age and all that. Ronaldo, what's Ronaldo's age? Ronaldo is banging goal as we speak to you. What is Messi's age? Messi is banging goals as I speak to you now. So what are you talking about? These guys they're footballers. They're human beings like us too. When they go down, don't go too hard to bring them completely down. No, now. You need to encourage them. You need to motivate them. Criticize them constructively. That's what it's supposed to be. Man, if you're seeing us for the first time, I beg, follow our page, like and share our video for more back-to-back updates. Bye.